In a thrilling turn of events, Barcelona's top scorer Robert Lewandowski is set to return to action as the Blaugrana gear up for their highly anticipated second-leg showdown against Benfica. After a mixed start to the season, filled with both triumphs and setbacks, all eyes are now on the Catalan club as they face one of their most challenging encounters yet. In their opening clash last week, Barcelona delivered a gritty 1-0 win over Benfica in Lisbon, despite being forced to play with a man down for much of the match. The game saw Barcelona's teenage defender Pau Cubarsí receive a red card for a last-man foul just before the half-hour mark. But despite being a man down, Xavi's side showed their resilience, with winger Rafinha scoring the only goal of the match in the 61st minute, securing all 3 points. However, Barcelona's La Liga fixture against Osasuna was postponed over the weekend following the tragic passing of the club's first-team doctor, Carlos Manaro Garcia. This sad turn of events threw a wrench in Barcelona's plans, as their home game against Osasuna, which was set for Saturday evening, had to be delayed as a mark of respect to the late doctor and the club's grieving staff. Lewandowski, who was absent from that matchday squad, had reportedly been left out due to tiredness and was being rested ahead of the crucial fixture against Benfica. Now, with the international break behind them and the memory of their last success still fresh, the focus shifts to the next steps Barcelona must take to ensure they secure a spot in the latter stages of the competition. And this time, they will be ready to face their Portuguese opponents head-on in what is expected to be a fierce battle for supremacy. Lewandowski's recovery and fitness update. Barcelona's pre-match press conference on Monday was filled with optimism as head coach Julian Flick provided a fitness update on the Polish striker. Lewandowski, who turns 37 in August, had been recovering from a minor issue that kept him out of the Osasuna match. According to Flick, the veteran forward is now fully fit and ready to contribute in the upcoming match against Benfica. Lewandowski is available to play tomorrow, Flick confirmed. On Saturday, he felt something during the activation session, but now he's fine and has recovered well. We are confident he will be ready for action. This update is crucial for Barcelona, as Lewandowski has been an integral part of their attacking setup since joining the club. The Polish striker's ability to score goals and lead the line has been one of the driving forces behind Barcelona's recent successes, and his return to fitness will undoubtedly boost the team's confidence going into the second-leg clash. Cubarsi's suspension and Araujo's key role. While Lewandowski's return is a welcome boost, Barcelona faces some challenges in defense. Teenager Pau Cubarsí, who was sent off in the first leg against Benfica for a last-man foul on Vangelis Pavlidis, is suspended for the upcoming match. The red card forced a reshuffle in the defense, with Ronald Araujo being brought on to replace Dani Olmo in the 36th minute, and Araujo is expected to start alongside new signing Íñigo Martínez in the heart of the defense for the second leg. This defensive duo will be tasked with containing Benfica's potent attacking threat, with Araujo being one of Barcelona's most reliable defenders. After a stellar season last year, Araujo's physicality and leadership will be needed more than ever in this high-stakes encounter. The team will also have to cope with the absence of Andreas Christensen, who is still sidelined after suffering a calf injury in late February. The former Chelsea centre-back had only made one appearance for Barcelona this season, and his return was eagerly anticipated. However, the injury setback means Christensen will be out for another 4 weeks, leaving Barcelona short-handed in central defense. Xavi's potential return and midfield choices. Barcelona fans were also relieved to hear that teenage sensation Xavi is expected to return to the squad after missing the previous match due to illness. The Spanish international has been one of Barcelona's standout performers this season and will add energy and creativity to the midfield. Flick will now have to make a tough decision about whether to field Xavi or his Spain teammate Dani Olmo in the starting lineup against Benfica. Xavi's return adds more depth to Barcelona's midfield options, which already include the likes of Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, and the exciting 17-year-old Lamine Yamal, who has been in exceptional form this season. Olmo, another dynamic presence in Barcelona's midfield, could also make an impact if called upon, meaning Flick has plenty of options to choose from. While Barcelona's midfield looks strong, there are still concerns over long-term injuries. Marc Bernal, a young midfielder with immense potential, remains sidelined with an ongoing injury, as does veteran goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who continues to recover from a serious injury. Both players are expected to be out for the foreseeable future, and their absence will leave a gap in the squad, particularly with ter Stegen's leadership and experience between the posts. Barcelona's predicted lineup. Heading into the match against Benfica, Barcelona will need to field their best possible 11 in order to overcome the challenge. Flick is likely to stick with a 4-3-3 formation, with the experienced Wojciech Szczesny between the sticks. The back line will feature Jules Koundé, Araujo, Martinez, and Alejandro Balde, with Araujo likely to take on the more central role in defense due to Cubarsi's suspension. In midfield, the reliable trio of Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, and either Xavi or Olmo will look to dominate the center of the park and provide the creative spark that Barcelona needs. The attacking trio of Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Yamal will look to exploit Benfica's defense and ensure that Barcelona can capitalize on any chances that come their way. Predicted Barcelona 11. Goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny. Defenders, Jules Koundé, Ronald Araujo, Íñigo Martinez, Alejandro Balde. Midfielders, Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, Xavi/Dani Olmo. Forwards, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal. Injured: Marc Bernal, Andreas Christensen, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Suspended: Pau Cubarsi. Looking ahead, Barcelona's Champions League journey. As Barcelona heads into this crucial second leg against Benfica, they must look to build on the momentum from their first leg victory. Despite the suspension of Cubarsi and the absence of Christensen, Barcelona remains a formidable side, with the likes of Lewandowski, Araujo, and De Jong leading the charge. The match will be a test of their resilience, not just in defense but also in their ability to cope with the pressure of playing away from home in front of an intense Benfica crowd. With the Champions League group stages now in full swing, Barcelona knows that every point counts, and they will need to put in a performance that shows they have the potential to go all the way in this prestigious competition. The Blaugrana faithful will be hoping for a repeat of the grit and determination shown in Lisbon, but with a more clinical edge in attack, thanks to the presence of Lewandowski. All in all, Barcelona's journey through the Champions League is shaping up to be an exciting one, and their clash with Benfica could be a defining moment in their quest for European glory. Stay tuned for more updates as Barcelona's Champions League campaign continues to unfold.